What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Satisfactory. In our last video, we unlocked crude oil production, and fuel. So over here, just a little ways away from base, we have crude oil. Now, there's actually a lot near here. So yeah, I think this is where we're gonna set up our crude oil power plant. And there's a few power slugs that we can get. I went ahead and you have a way to get around now. So, for a refinery, just one basic refinery, we'll place it right here for right now. How big is it? And it's a decent size. Alright, so, wow. This is, oh yeah, I forgot I unlocked that recipe. Cool. So fuel. So 6 crude oil per minute. So 60 per minute makes 3 polymer resin and 4 fuel. Huh. You know, the crazy part is I never heard of either of these. I don't think I dove into oil that much. I only use it for like plastic. Huh. Alright. So let's see. 2 plastic, 1 heavy oil residue. So with rubber, this also makes oil residue. And is that just water? That is just water. Alright, I'm gonna get this all figured out, and I should have a system set up and running. Alright, so I've made a tiny little system here. I probably didn't need to take up this much space. But I realized that fuel generators are like really good. Like really good. Because those are only 4 generators. And it's making 1,000 megawatts. And it's only consuming like 164. So, as a power, fuel's really good. I wish I would have used oil in my old playthroughs. But, right now, what I want to do is I want to make more than just fuel. Well, I want to make fuel, but I want to use it for more than just power. Alright, so I got these 2 refineries. They were producing fuel. But we only need those 2 making it. Because each one of those 2 splits off and fuels all 4. It's a janky system, but I don't care. So, we rerouted the resin into this container. But for now, all our rubber will go from this one into, hold on, 20 per minute. Alright, so we should be good to use a Mark 1 belt. Into there. So now all our rubber is being stored in here. All our polymer resin's in there. But a thing that this produces that we don't really like is heavy oil residue. But we can manipulate that. Because heavy oil residue can be used to make petroleum coke and an alternate fuel source. That being said, alright, so we got 2 of the new refineries set up. This one is taking half of our oil residue and making petroleum coke. This one is, I actually need to look at it because I need it to take 20 a minute, and we'll see how much fuel that gets us. So I don't know how, but somehow it works. Because we have a little extra fuel left, we can overclock the second to last refinery. It's complicated, but the point is it works. So I'm not worried anymore. Now we gotta see about packaging this for later use. Packaged fuel takes 40 per minute. What are you making? 20 per minute. So we'll cut you in half. Cool. So 20 empty canisters a minute. So over here with our fuel. Yeah, alright. So, yeah, I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, yeah, so we need to put that. Will that work? Can it just go straight up like that? It's getting fuel, so I'm not gonna question it. If it works, don't touch it. Alright, so this guy's making empty canisters. Empty canisters come into here with the... What are these being made at? 60 per minute? We can probably cut this in half. Yeah, we're still making 10 more canisters than we need to be. So this guy's getting enough canisters and enough fuel. So now we're making packaged fuel. Now we can just put this, do what we do with every other resource, throw it in a container and call it quits. Alright. So I think that's everything to do with the oil side of my base. So now it's just a matter of hooking everything up to my main base. Which luckily for me, come over and grab a power line. So we'll grab this, come over here. I unlock the milestone with power tower platforms. And we can just place it right in the water. Cool. And then hook that guy up. Use our zip line. Come over here. And now from here, it's just a matter of taking this all the way over to here. Which shouldn't be a problem. Why are there so many tractors? There's just tractors everywhere. Well, after not as long as a journey as I thought, we can see our base in the distance. And we can see where I thought the power line was going to go. So, we'll just keep hopping from... Yeah. That's cool. And just like that, power's hooked up to base. So now, we're making oil. We're making fuel. What else is there left to do? I think there's a mandatory next step that we have to do. I think, no, I know we have to do this. We don't have a choice.
I listen to all my pioneers, often when they're not even aware of it. So due to popular demand, I have added a motivational message. Choo-choo mother...
I forgot she did that. So, this is a train station. This is part of one. Which, this is my first train station. What should I name it? Alright. So, we have a train at our starter base. And where do I want to run this thing to? I'm thinking I want to run one up by the oil platforms. Well, the oil production. And then, I don't know, I think in our next episode, we might just have to go find somewhere to set up a new base. I don't know. It's going to be interesting. So, with that being said, I'm not going to dive too deep into trains. I'll dive into them next episode. But for now, I think that's a good place to end it. Alright, everybody. Thanks for watching. That will do it for episode 6 of our Satisfactory playthrough. Hopefully, next time, we'll work with trains. And why are these so loud? Alright, well, see you on the next one. Bye.